This is the story of my home birth experience. I don't know if I could have been any more intentional about this pregnancy. The walks, the food, the workouts, the womb wisdom, the breath work, the spiritual processing, the amount of altar work, meditation, and prayer I put in. I prepared on every level: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. 2 days prior, I even wrote a petition stating the exact date I wanted my baby to come. And so it began. My birth team surrounded me. 6 of them, like the 6 chakras, and I was the 7th. And I needed all 12 of their hands on deck. We used everything. Rebozos pulling, lifting, rocking my pelvis, singing bowls humming, hydrotherapy turning my bathtub into a sanctuary. Every comfort measure, every ancestral tool, everything that I teach, we used. There was even a moment when my daughter and goddaughter stood around me, their innocence holding space, as children always do when wise women work. It's their culture, lineage, and lifestyle. And when I say things progress fast, I mean fast. The swings, the hip compressions, the peanut ball, counter pressure, all the positions, all the breath work, my team did exactly what they were supposed to do. And when I felt myself slipping, they held me. But what I didn't prepare for was the kind of sensation you can't breathe through, you can't hum through, and you can't rebozo rock away. It was contractions mixed with nerve pain, a literal bowling ball sensation, sciatica lightning shock shooting down my inner thigh that sent me into full hysteria. And after checking myself and feeling the baby's head, I tapped out. Can you believe it? I tapped out. Something felt off, like not wrong, just off. And that's when mother's intuition whispered, it's time to go. It is time to go. Baby was head down, yes, but refused to rotate. I was 10 centimeters, fully effaced, +2 station, but the position and intensity weren't matching. Squatting, everyone's favorite birth pose, was not the move for this kind of presentation. So out of wisdom, I transferred to the hospital. And here's where the story twists. When I got to the hospital, I was losing it. I was shaking out of control, here but not here all at the same time. The staff seemed as if they were going to take their time and read procedures and policies that I couldn't comprehend at the moment. But an angel walked in, took one look at me, going into shock, and said, get her to a room now. It's time to push. And she was right. I didn't have to labor there. I didn't have to fight with staff. I didn't have to advocate through contractions. My ancestors kept me home long enough to pass that part. I only went in for extra support, and within minutes, it was over. On 11/11, exactly as I manifested, I birthed a very large human. Looking back, this was the plan all along. Home birth energy, hospital backup, no screening, a lot of support, an hour earlier than I had even planned, but still on time. That baby came out head first, then one arm, then a shoulder, then the next shoulder. Whew, thank you, God. And as holistic as I am, this birth taught me balance, integration, and intuition above everything. I wore my own clothes. I still got delayed cord clamping. I still kept my placenta. I declined all vaccines without any pushback. And I still went home in under 24 hours. This wasn't necessarily a failed home birth. It was a divinely guided birth. Because the angels you call in don't always show up barefoot with crystals. Sometimes they show up in scrubs, in hospital shoes, or in the voice of your ancestors saying, go, you're guided. This was my birth story, raw, still sacred, and perfectly aligned.